Alright now. Hate on me, it's not a reason. Alright now. Sleeping on your boy, you need a contemplation. Yeah. You regurgitate when y'all are teaching. When y'all are speaking, all I hear is repeating. Trust me, it be funny, man. You look just like Alice up in Wonderland. Man from the fifth floor. I'm feeling just like Martin had another man. Just cause you ain't like
fuck that pantheism shit.
girls, fucking friends.
Get that shit out my spiritual house, bitch.
Don't mean I ain't gon' fuck you and fuck your friend. Oh, now you got a fucking man. Don't mean I ain't gon' fuck again and fuck your friend.
The world is mine, every land in the world, bitch.
Cause he ain't really got it like that.
No man on earth who thought they was a president or king or queen, nigga.
Okay, don't make me have to bring a flight back.
That is racist. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. I'm back for you racist crack. But I got it right back. Yeah, my motherfucking mind, bitch. Something you don't got, bitch.
Alright now.
Some of y'all ain't got, bitch. You got jealousy, you got hatred. I'm saying real shit, you got racism. You ain't motivating nothing. I'm only staring characteristics. I'm only teaching. I'm only waking people's mind. Yeah, that's the real eyeball. Bitch, I'll wear you on my damn finger. You kiss my ass and suck my motherfucking dick. You know, all that racism shit. You know, funked out ass bitch. Express your lack. No, I'm saying real shit. Now look, they gonna strike my other page for another anonymous reason. So I'm getting all these strikes for harassment and bullying. But you can go on anybody's channel right now and see a whole bunch of people with their other names in the title and everybody talking about each other. So I'm a pure individual. You can't pull none of that washy who off with me. You can't motivate me to talk about other people unless I'm getting ready to talk about you and your ignorant ass, racist ass. You're not about to motivate me to be lost in no damn topics y'all trying to have everybody be in. That's y'all washy who practices y'all need to take back to Europe. And at this point, the racism have been so extreme, because I don't know if y'all know y'all genealogy or anything of that nature, or y'all trauma, y'all retarded, spoiled kids. Y'all actually are doing the same thing y'all religion and y'all practices is participating in, which is motherfucking native hobbyism, the Immigration and Nationality Act. I don't know why y'all got everybody acting like this immigration shit is something new, where y'all started it from everything leads to the Sons of Liberty bullshit. It's a new way to be racist. Even getting online and shit, it's the new way for the feds to be motherfucking racist. Look, Native American communities have the highest suicide rates, yet interventions are scarce. And I'm gonna sit here and break down why they have the highest suicide rate. Because you came and dumped a whole bunch of washy who shit over here and try to exclude like the natives is not a part of these things. Then you bring all y'all puppets over here and try to make them seem like their success is some shit that y'all created in Europe, which is that funding money where there's no longer you know how to do something I know how to do. I mean, I don't. I know how to do something you don't know how to do, and then bargain and exchange can develop from there. Y'all got rid of that on this government native land of nations, and then what y'all actually did was created y'all goddamn system. But the only people y'all picking as mutts and puppets is the people y'all bringing over here on these boats, like Asians, Japanese movies, Haitians, dumb stores, Arab stores, Chinese stores, and then all this other type of stuff that y'all actually doing, and y'all actually doing the same thing over again, where it's genocide. The Migration Act is a safer way to do what the Sons of Liberty and before them was doing. Coming over here, invading and trying to get rid of all the men and rape all the women and put the woman in some type of succubus energy in some way, shape, or form. So anytime there's something written down by the Washi Who as a peace treaty act, it's a lie. It's just a new way when something becomes outdated and get caught on to, and they have to say oops. So then they have threw the rock so far up their ass that their hiding hand energy is them actually thinking that they have to take charge of self-redemption for other people. Well, really, they ain't doing nothing but self-redempting themselves and being confused with their religion and shit based upon what they have done to the natives. Then reverse psychology, make it seem like the natives done it to themselves based upon the character. Then take that character and make it seem like they're better at it or something like that. and then create some energies in the world, some synthetic stimuli that they got people running off, where they're trying to sacrifice this energy, but actually it's their energy in the first place. So it's like making you negative, then put you in jail or get you killed or set you up or something like that, because you acted out that energy that they put you in the first place. And they got that whole first thing from not Thomas Jefferson, the other dude, I forget his name. They got that whole psyop. They only creating psyops to get rich off of fake stimuli to have people playing that they're creating in the first place. So they sacrifice the energy while getting paid, and then seeming like they're the good guys, but it's throwing your rock high in your hand. And then they threw their rock so far, forgot that they created that energy in the first place. They done took some God complex in their mind and make it seem like they have to be that redemption for people in the world. So when it comes to the feds and the Masons and stuff like that, that's all they do is buy these social media apps, steal people likeness, motivate people to be in weird compromising situations, and then get these people, make money off these people. And then once they're disposed, they like either put them in jail or kill them or something like that. And that's basically and that's their business. They only in it for money. That's their God. They don't got no God or no spirituality. They're still learning that right now from the natives. And a lot of young natives are committing suicide because they're on their land, not even feeling like they're a part of some bullshit that they done brought their whole shit themselves over here to do. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with no natives over here and stuff. So you have to know these things are allowed. Every time you hear me say something, they're piggybacking off natives to present something with their puppets. So when you hear Canadians or Haitians or Jamaicans, like how they using a psyop with the top 5 dude right now. That's just psyop for people that's around my age and younger and stuff like that. And then they're getting all their intelligence from me in the first place to even do their devilish energies that they know only going to motivate these type of individuals. So it's all about migration and coming to fuck the woman on the native land and things of that nature. So they allow these type of things. These are the people they give record deals, give recommendations to. When it comes into the music industry and things of that nature, everything that an artist is involved in is psyoped. It's Masonic psyop. They orchestrated it. You just a person that probably want money, so you don't know what you being utilized for. Just like Adam 22, they had that stupid ass eyeball on his head. So they went on ahead and fell into my hands again. So last night, before they strike my page, I guess they took when I was saying if anybody say a sign, I see a sign or something like that, which people is retarded. You got white boy almost went off the goddamn bridge and shit because he ain't got no business having that much money and things of that nature. But they're using these people as examples to make it seem like other people who come after and want to be in that industry, you'll be more moral. But who put them in a situation to be like that, where they're only in that situation because they're making money and it's part of their family business? So this is where it becomes negative, right? But all they did was take my live stream last night and sat there and said, oh, let's put a whole bunch of weird signs, filter it through because everybody Masonic voodoo dolls. Adam 22, everybody. You only in a position to allow to be making money, and they inflate your numbers. And then by them trying to be musicians and stuff like that now online with their AI shit is trash. So they're actually fucking up their own industry. But at the same time, all they doing is creating scenarios to keep control, but also play out their racism. It's really racism. It's a new way to be racist. That's why I don't want to participate with the industry. Don't try to use me, craft me up, and think my destiny got anything to do with y'all bullshit that don't even belong here. You're foreign. They bringing all they foreign tactics over here and shit like that. And that's why y'all been seeing them shadow ban me for the past 10 years. Because it's racism. So it's like keep the native bondage, right? Keep the native bondage, create a bunch of weird stuff. And like the natives is even a part of anything they brought over here from their people on boats and Asians, African Americans. We not with none of that game. Y'all only got as far as that with the Migration Act and then the Indian one where y'all making everybody go to California. And then y'all doing some type of Masonic thing with the gangs in California and stuff like that, where everybody don't even have to be native, but y'all got them playing out a role that y'all brought over here in the 1700s. And y'all never stopped that role. And this needs to be taken serious because these individuals never changed. They don't have no spirituality. And for the most part, they're actually just creating new updated versions to be racist. And if you get lost into their religion, Christianity, or get online, their chosen one, their demon angel or whatever like that, they're creating templates for you to believe in your mind so they can get paid off of and kill you also. It's all about killing you. It ain't about nothing else. And we're gonna make that rooted. We're not gonna let people, 100 people and this news channels and everything of that nature on a land that they don't even belong on to practice their witchcraft that don't have anything to do with people's beliefs over here. So it's like weird. All right, now so this whole Immigration Nationality Act is what they never stop practicing. They just, if you got the peon mind and you white or black, you automatically thinking this migration shit is something new. No, it ain't. It's the same thing they've been doing. It's just a new way of doing it. It's all native hobbyism. They don't have no spirituality. No Mason have any idea about tarot cards, any idea about symbolisms, nothing. Unless it got something to do with them getting paid, and that symbol go back to a man that came up with a concept of how to get paid that way and colonize. And 9 times out of 10, they probably be still keeping these cats' skulls and shit. It's that type of shit. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, for real. They don't got no magic, no nothing. It's like, even for their magic to work online, you have to believe what they already use their money to put out on all their networks as a symbol. And that's why they keep promoting their symbol. They're not actually hidden in plain sight. They just actually playing some Matrix game where the ones who can see it, and then when you meet, they want to play your maker or why you think the way you think. They hope that you go in jail and just go under their religion. It's like something simple as monkey brains human shit. It's like nothing deep at all. And it's like at the same time, it's just a new way to be racist. I don't know how to see it no other way. Because they singled me out on a personal level and flooded me. Bum rushed me. So, and then stole my likeness. So, I ain't that trying to destroy me, take my likings, get paid off me, then try to make it seem like it's y'all way of really dealing with y'all own shit from what y'all did with the natives. I don't know how y'all got into some energy where y'all feel like y'all need to do that with y'all mutts, not me. So it's basically like racism. That's why y'all see me, like y'all would have seen me been blow up, right? It's racism. They control the numbers, everything. And then they had all these fake pages, all these emails and messages and shit from all these fake people were mad for years, 10 years straight, that I'm just sitting back watching, like, look at this shit. So I'm still going to survive. Like, I got a family. I got to take care of stuff too. So I'm going to rock them to sleep just like they rock everybody else to sleep, because the natives always been better at that. We always start at the state of, you know how to do something I don't, I know how to do something you don't. That always been a natural value, morally, and all possibility, walk and talk of God, that God concept. They don't have that. So they only know how to copy. That's why they've been flooding me so much. And watch, like how y'all see them flood my channel, right? They don't even do that on other people's channel, because they think by me being native and spiritual, they probably didn't even get that deep into it, because they just doing their same religion anyway, right? They think I'm like everybody else, just with a higher spooky level. So they thought it was easier for me. They don't understand, especially to the native, spirituality ain't no spooky shit. So you actually do something and it get exposed faster. It's more obvious when you do that. It's like, so this let you know this is their beliefs, and they're purely in the space of observation. So they don't know anything. And every time they express their inability, it shows. They're just a bunch of dumbasses that's trying to learn how to make money, and they're spiritually broke. Just like every theologian that's utilizing apologetics online, but they don't ever show their face, is Masons that's struggling with their beliefs. They're just dumb people with beliefs and willing to kill for beliefs. So they create mental psyops to kill. It ain't nothing deep. It's stupid man-made shit. If you just even look at how they government is, undercover cops, officer, wardens, the warden office. All of this is bullshit. Everything in the Bible, they just updated the words, and them trying to actually play it out. It's just man. But they get debunked every time they try to make people believe it in the mind. Because that's all it leads to. If you could believe it in the mind, it gives them the ability to throw the rock and hide their hand. If you don't believe it in the mind, they have to struggle with how they're gonna throw their rock, which is why you don't see them trying to flood my channel. Well, now they got the bow and arrow on. I guess that's the new eyeball. That so I be fucking they shit like I've been doing for eons. Cause when you pure, you can't be dirty. So if you dirty, but you think you're controlling what's pure, it's always gonna be God come back and God children come back to show you that no, you just dirty. You just dirty. And the more that you get into trying to act like you pure and see if your shit work towards actual pure people, you just end up on the opposite end of the stick every time. And you just always in the observing position and shit like that. So by me being pure, it's always equilibrium energies. I'm Melchizedek. So you can't come positive or negative. Bitch, you just got to change roles. You just got to stop or make it the whole world look like me. Bitch, you can't do shit else. That's magic. Anything else y'all think y'all doing ain't magic. You got to watch me or buy my shit. Yo, you don't know anything. I never took no goddamn Jewish and Mason government. I never took no spiritual advice. Y'all always, everything I see is native hobbyism. So it's just like access I already got and y'all don't even know what's going on. That is play a psyop on you. But at the same time, they look, you see how this is racism. This is flooding right now. You know what I'm saying? There's all that racism and shit like that. But none of y'all believe that this is actually regular people. Don't believe that. It's just the government that's watching. That's a real person. It's probably only like, shout out to the 10 of y'all that's real. It's half of these people, I ain't even gonna name their name. Half of these people is fake as hell in a damn chat. It's the same ones leaving good. They're gonna try to leave a good comment and leave a bad comment too, because it's just their way. Like this. So you see how they naming Crucible? It's like this how far they throw they rock and hide their hand, right? Even if Crucible don't actually have anything to do with it, they're exposing that he got Masonic ties, basically. It's like they're just trying to get money. They're copying people's likeness, getting online. That's why y'all see him smoke 1,000 cigarettes and shit like that. Don't let the reverse psychology play you from unintelligent people. They're just unintelligent at some point. You know what I'm saying? And they come on my channel thinking that they could dump all their shit, not knowing you not even on the right land. You might do that with some people you on a boat with or stuff like that, but at some point, you just created a new way to be racist. Look, y'all, the government created a new way to be racist. So it's to the point that even if they was to get online and start talking about racism and natives and stuff like that, you know it's them watching me more than everybody else, but it's just them watching everybody because they bored about something. Like they're not handling real stuff. They're not taking care of no real community. They're egging things on. Everything you even see bad in the community, they're dumping it. They're doing that. Don't nobody know how to make fentanyl. They're doing that. We always gonna remember this is just straight racism. That's all. It's new age racism. They never stopped it, bro. They never stopped it. So when you see it on my channel, you're getting a confused group of humans way of doing it now because I'm native, because I'm spiritual. So you're just getting a confused with that. They can't come nice or evil at this point. So now they have to keep continuing with the lie. Well, maybe the people watching him gonna believe he just got haters or it's just bots. But at some point, when everybody in real life and all the other stupid stuff they're dumping on the people in real life, no one even have time to do stuff like that anyway besides the feds. So at some point, you're seeing them boast in their energies that they always had. They never changed it. It's not enough church. That's why all that Catholic shit is bullshit. All that Christian shit is bullshit. Even what Crucible talk about is all bullshit. Because this what they like to do. Every time y'all get on my channel, y'all gonna see this. Y'all can search everybody other channel and don't see that amount of hatred. So it's showing you the amount of hatred they have for natives and the racism that they still have to even create apps that they quote unquote claim they're in charge of, but still allow this other shit they're not stopping. You see what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Like migration. They claim it's the same similar. Always search the stimuli. Is this negative people? And same way they got y'all voting for someone to get rid of migration, they're bringing migration. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same tactics. It's like they just tell on themselves. And it's like, at some point, okay, it's fine. You just want to be racist and you want to create a new way to be racist, whatever the case may be. But if you're going to do that for real. Go do that with real people in the world, real criminals and stuff like that. You're online making something out of the leisure of your entertainment. And you're blocking people's success. So you're a hater. You're hating on people younger than you. Like, so just from a moral state, you're negative people. You know what I'm saying? Or would be even no such thing as us even reading what we reading right now. Immigration Nationality Act, the native shit that they got shit going on right now, and the Indian Removal Act in the 1830s they've been doing this. This anytime they start writing something down, it's an updated, look like it's more nicer way of doing it, but same shit. Yeah, Andrew Jackson, the dude they put on a $20 bill. The Indian Removal Act in 1830 was a law that allowed President Andrew Jackson, see, and he was a president already. President Andrew Jackson to negotiate, they go that peace treaty shit with Native American tribes to relocate them from their homelands in the eastern United States to unsettled lands in the West. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's what y'all seeing on my channel, how they flood my channel, right? Because I don't waste time talking about other content creators, they still trying to get the beast out of everybody. So this is their weakest way of doing it with an individual that's not interested into their game in the first place. So if I was to get out and extremely be in some negative energy, right? They can either use that to remove my channel or use that as a psyop, aka start boosting my numbers to like 5,000 or something like that, right? To do their fake witchcraft as it's supposed to motivate me in my head to think I'm doing something right from some shit they brought from Europe, like they money and everything in that nature, right? And it's the same trauma again that they did with the early natives to make the tribes go against each other again. It's bribery. So that's why every time y'all see my channel, it make y'all feel like it's tainted because we have a bunch of frauds on my shit. So a lot of y'all have been even communicating with frauds, these individuals themselves, and trying to sabotage me. You see what I'm saying? So that lets you know there's a personal hatred there. Not no person that's in a good big situation. And I have 10 years plus of proof that it's too late anyway. Mad people already got proof. They do it to everybody. They just did me on an extreme level just for tribes and my family and other people to realize that the government haven't changed. It haven't changed. They're like in the same type of situation where they're pedophiles and stuff. So the first thing that come out their mouth is saying other people are. Same way how they got Adam 22, right? The only reason they got Sharp demoted is because they was listening to me say, oh, y'all could do P. Diddy like that or whatever the case may be, but I live in the hood and I still see pimps and stuff. They over exaggerated that. It's almost like they don't have no type of spirituality. And so they think everything what people are saying is a sentiment of something that if they can physically do it, they can be it. This is why they got 2 left feet. But for them to be that low and petty with it, where they're taking all their sentiment from actually online to all the way to these fake people, it could be any content creator. And as soon as there's a person up there with a foreign voice or regular voice and they're not showing their face, and they only got that much courage to do that on my channel because they think that they train the people who watch my channel, and they think they training people. That when you watch me, the spookism so high that whether they was to show themselves or not, it wouldn't be that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, they think like that. Like not knowing that I'm the most intelligent person online. Like why would you play that on me? That's retarded. So when y'all see these fake views that they be giving people, they're motivating people to be in these energies. See what I'm saying? Because you see all these people online doing the same thing. I'm not doing nothing that these other people doing online. Yet, how's I'm strike for harassing and bullying, right? But yet, everybody online doing the same thing. I just don't like to do anything for their cause to make them money. And they're mad because I'm stopping them from taking my likeness also. That's why y'all not going to see none of these people respond that I put y'all on as fake pages or anything of that nature. They're just they're in the new way of being racist.
So the Indian Removal Act of 1830 was the law that allowed President Andrew Jackson to negotiate treaties with Native American tribes to relocate them from their homelands in the eastern United States to unsettled lands in the West. So that's why the gang is so potent in California. It's all engineered. Purpose: the act's goal was to remove all Native Americans from existing states and territories, so they could flood what we're seeing right now with the migration. Right, it never stopped from the 1700s. It's updated ways of doing it. So this is why they keep flooding here with migrants, Venezuelans, Haitians, Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? All these type of things. They're throwing their rock high in their hand with that Jezebel energy and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see what they're doing on my app, right? On this is how they like to do on their app. They like to create secret ways to be racist. So if I had a business and I made a mistake by not doing research and I hired a pedophile by accident, right? I'm going to fire that pedophile because I don't want that to represent my business. Like, we're in a time right now where common sense have to matter more. So due to the fact of the feds, the Masons is doing this racism, right? And then YouTube allowing it. YouTube don't even care for this type of tactics to be utilized on their platform as a representation. So that just let you know the feds bought YouTube like they did Facebook and IG. So that's all that's showing you. It ain't showing you nothing else. It's just a new way to be racist. No one who's actually doing things in the community experience that type of hatred. That's why when you even be in real life, especially if you're a content creator and you don't experience the same hate you experience online, because 80% of your chat and people who's flooding your shit is the feds and Masons. Just doing psyops on people and making it like it's a joke or something like that. And then they did me the most extreme way, probably not knowing what they was doing because they're in a demonic practice. Fuck that word demonic itself. But they don't even know that they're just doing a bunch of native hobbyism and they whole practice is stealing from Indians. So they don't even know that. So when they're some new Masons now, they think they're just going off protocol, not knowing that they're going along a storyline that's reenacting stimuli and traumas that be the main reason why their main rulership never get rooted. And it's always people looking at it sideways and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Like, this is how y'all don't go on nobody else's channel and see them flood and all this shit like that. So take that as you being the audience and seeing the possibilities, and take this template as what else is possible, regardless of what new apps that they make and stuff like that, on the negativity that they're willing to exclude themselves, but still be in some energy like they want to throw their rock and hide their hand because they're hoping people be in those energies. Like, they're somewhere developing a coping system by me not even acting negative. There's probably a small group saying, hey, he's intelligent. He's what you see what I'm saying? It's like they're just low-hanging fruit after the fact mental illness monkey brains. They're not intelligent at all. Their level of intelligence and what they think they're doing is predicated on caveman concepts. And whatever that they think they're doing is not even to the average individual a sense of intelligence, which is why they always need assistance, which is why they always online right now. You see what I'm saying? They're purely children spiritually. They haven't become adults yet in the spirit world. So just saying terms like spirit world is getting utilized as a form of logic as we speak right now. It's like they're I don't know, it's just monkeys. Maybe it's a phenotype thing. Maybe it's a I don't know. Like, there's an issue. There's a mental illness that they don't know is a mental illness because it probably got a lot of characteristics of being civilized in it. So they don't understand certain things, right? So they need someone like me. They have to flood someone like me to even be younger than them, but more of an adult spiritually. They even steal my signs and symbols. They'll probably do they shit though, new eyeballs and shit, but it's purely like a kid. It's like a kid, like, basically. You know what I'm saying? All Masons, mama sons, they're kids. And their allegory that they came up with about the world and the universe. It's childish. So it's like none of their beliefs. They actually only could make money off beliefs. This how low hanging fruit they are. It's like you're like a kid, like basically. So what happens when you give a kid too much access to toys and shit like that? You get hurricanes. You get symbolism. You get fake fraud spirituality. You get fake shit. You get Brahmanism. You get realism. You see what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. Just like the world you went. Like now that shit might be cool in Europe or some shit like that, but on native soil, it always was retarded. It never made any sense. It's just some coping mechanism to make a person kill. It never was anything else. And them interacting with the natives is them and where we at today. They still don't got it. This is a shame. Like, and I don't feel people are safe when there's majority of these type of individuals that run the world. Like, I don't necessarily feel like people's ideology and theologies, and just because it leads to certain situations of you being able to maintain certain things that grow in nature, and you still need assistance for that also. It's not like these Masons or these people that run the world is making the best clothes, is making the best music, is building the best structures. I mean, y'all, it's like your aunties and uncles and y'all actually getting jobs to do these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like they're pushing things forward when it comes to intelligence, mental concept. I mean, like, you could get on NASA right now and see the most stupid shit in the world. Look at my chat. Look who they promoting. They're doxing. They're talking stupid, promoting other people that they're into. That only leads to making money, or they wouldn't have to settle with this. And if I could sit here and put myself in a better position than them, not having to do stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? It lets you know what kind of world we in and things of that nature. Where you got people who get excited to be called a devil, or get excited to be called, ooh, I'm doing this. Like childish shit, basically. But it only leads to a person making, like I said, look at it like a kid that you allow to have too much toys so they don't know what to do with it. They always gonna need some lessons. They always gonna need to be taught. They always got to be in search for light. But a child gonna be a child. They still gonna make mistakes, do retarded shit with the toys, and however the case may be. And then get some weird cartoon thing in their mind where the toys is actually their parents. The toys is actually everybody in their world that's a more adult than them. And when they're playing with the little Lego box and toys and a little playground and shit like that, okay, it's their world. They're in their little kid imagination. Okay, now you can understand why we got all these movies like Exorcism and Matrix and all this symbolism and all these damn orders and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at kids play, child's play. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was this. I wish I was this Indian. Let me paint my face. I wish I knew spirituality to make a voodoo doll. Let me make a movie about voodoo dolls. I wish. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. None of it ever works. Unless we get ready to talk about melting metals and using force. And now we're at a point where they're using mental manipulation. So, like, that's the only concept for them to cope with having a small dick. So they need these extreme religions. They need people to believe these things. That's the only way they can get rich. And do extreme racism on my page and shit like that because I'm a native. So you're just seeing them interact what they always have done. When you see them cool off on things because they got enough, I guess, blacks, whites, Asians, Haitians, Jamaicans that look like they're lost and arguing amongst each other and giving them more money and importance so everybody could be focused on these things. And that's the world stage of distraction. The world stage script itself is native hobbyism. But then they have these new races play these things on native soil because America is everything to them. It's all the lands that they talk about, all the nations in the Bible, everything. So they're reiterating the script, but throwing their rock and hiding their hand because they don't have to actually do it. So they do it in the shadows now. So that's what the Sons of Liberty and Illuminati is all about. Let's get the puppets, as us being guilders, to play what we like to do. And we can sit behind closed doors and say, oops. You see what I'm saying? So that's all these presidents now, after JFK and whatever the case may be. So every celebrity is a distraction. But when you see what they're actually doing, is native hobbyism. When you see religious things with their Catholicism, it's plagiarizing animism. And this is why you could join the industry and it seemed like they don't believe these things they have you doing. So I'm saying, rather having Rihanna on the nun outfit with blood on her face, or having rappers making them go through catastrophic moments, knowing that they're gonna think, oh, I'm about to preach Muslim now, I'm about to preach Christianity now, whatever the case. And these things are the whole religion practice come from the natives being spiritual. Their shit they created in the 1500s, that's just based off family, land, and their concept of rulership that ain't got nothing to do with God, is Masonic symbolism, right? And them coming over here with someone who was just as intelligent, they ain't even intelligent, more superior, intelligent, and having to learn that their ways is wrong. So remixing their shit and updating it with logic, but throwing their rock hot in their hand, still being these same pedophiles and motherfucking bestiality. All that shit come from Europe. And anything on this native land that seem like it's weird, all the way to their Bibles, it come from them. They only ones who get online and say, hey, if you need help to stop fucking dogs, come to this mental hospital. And you're getting taught by a whole bunch of people with that problem. Fucking dogs. And then they always get exposed. Just like the priest. Hey, if you need help, come to this Catholic cathedral church. And then you need help with some porn addiction just to get help by someone who played with little boy's booty hole. This is they shit. They're bringing on native land. It's like racism too. Like they're just racist as hell right now. Like none of that shit work on pure people. They're trying to flood it with different things to make y'all think, well, maybe it's possibly could be bots. Man, get out of here with that shit. It's just you found a new way to be racist. You are actual people behind these things. Just even due to the fact of all the emails and messages I got from y'all playing out fake bitches.